Hey, this is Elaine, and I'm at Starbucks with Ann. She's filming, and she wanted me to just chat a little bit about, if you're at Starbucks, what could you have that's keto, which that's what we've done. She got one of the nitro cold brews without the cascara foam. This is just plain nitro cold brew. It's basically coffee on tap, so it actually has a head like beer does. And it's very high in caffeine, so Starbucks only sells you a grande size of that because it's so high in caffeine. I just got a cold brew, just a normal one with ice in it, and then I added heavy cream. And I did a 1 sweet and low packet, which was plenty for me. Then at their counter that you get to before you check out, they have some foods that you could pick up. This little package is in, I've found them in most every Starbucks across the country because I travel a lot. It's just a little thing of salami and cheese. It's Monterey Jack. And on the back, it'll tell you there's 1 serving per container and 0 carbs. So that's pretty awesome keto that would fill you up and keep you full for a good 3 or 4 hours at least. They also sell sous vide bites. Now, while I have not checked them out as far as their carbs go, they're like little ramekin size eggs and cheese and meats that I think, you know, if you check them out and look at their carb content, you might be okay there. Most of the other stuff is pretty high in sugar. There's lots of muffins and cookies, and of course they're beautiful, but they're going to be real high. Now, one thing I wanted to do is I pulled up Starbucks app on my phone, and you know, coffee itself, black coffee, 0 carbs, but the carbs in a lot of these drinks add way up, and you may not have in the past been aware of it, but you know, coffee and black tea, they're fine. They're pretty much 0 carb, but when you start adding in various syrups and flavorings and whatnot, then the carbs start zooming up. So the first part of their this particular website or page, it's just black coffee, black tea, and it's between 1 to 3 carbs, except for their blended coffee frappuccino, which has 50 grams of carbs. So there's some sugar there. Then you got into your drinks like, golly, I'm looking at their Starbucks drinks that, oh, here's a bad one. Blended mocha frappuccino, which is a venti size, 72 grams of carbs. How easy would that be to chug that thing down on a hot day? Really easy. The other ones, the blended mocha frappuccino tall, 43 grams of carbs. I'll skip on down a little bit and get into some of the others. Their cappuccinos are fairly low, but even them, like the cappuccino with low-fat milk, a grande, is 15 carbs. We'll skip a little bit. Yeah, they're between 8 and 15 of the cappuccinos if you have the milk. Because milk has lactose, which is milk sugar. Then going on down into their cappuccinos, they kind of read the same as the ones that were just above. That's with non-fat milk. It's still high carb, between 4 and 17 on this little part of the menu. Then there's soy milk, which doesn't really show a benefit carb-wise. It's still between 5 and 15 grams of carbs. I'll keep on going. Cappuccino with whole milk, still high in carbs, from looks like 16 to 44 grams of carbs. But this isn't. Here we go. Here's some of the specialty drinks. So a caramel macchiato, non-fat milk grande, 36 carbs.
But Elaine, it's non-fat.
Yeah, it's non-fat. I wish I were non-fat. I'm working on it. Let's skip on down to more. Chai latte, not a good choice. The lowest is 19, and that's a chai latte non-fat milk short. And And the worst offender is the chai latte low-fat milk venti, which is 46. So you're seeing quickly how these specialty drinks can add way up. We get to something different, like cocoa. Oh my gosh. So cocoa low-fat milk venti, 63. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick some here. Cocoa with soy milk, again, 62 grams with whole milk. Word. How about, oh, okay, here's one that's good actually. What they call their espresso con panna. All of those are between 1 and 3. So the espressos, if you don't add the sugary syrups, they're good. And the espresso macchiatos, also very, very low in carbs, just 1 to 3. We'll scooch down to some of the more highly offensive carb drinks. Iced mochas, yeah, they're all high. Boy, they make so many different drinks. This is a very extensive chart. It really does outline all their stuff. I'm still not into those really fancy, like white chocolate and all the syrupy drinks. I have a feeling they hide those on purpose. Wow, this goes on and on and on. Well, that's plenty long. I mean, you can imagine that a lot of those drinks that have pumps of syrup, that's just pure sugar going into your drink, and if you're getting any of the milks, you're getting the lactose from that, and so that adds up. But if you go with something like this, which is heavy whipping cream, which Starbucks does carry, and I've seen it in Starbucks in the US and Canada, you're getting, you know, between 0 to probably 3 carbs at the most. A cup of heavy whipping cream is about 6.6 grams of carbs. It's hard to find that info, but that's, I did some digging and that's what I found. So that was really yuppie and really long, but there you go. There's some stuff about Starbucks and how you can survive here.